So, if you read the title, which most likely you did or you went and clicked on the video, it's going to be about the Jacobson. Bad news is I've pulled the wards out of the competition, which is sitting right over here. I have not really made any time. I haven't made any time to really work on it this year. But the good news is, with me pulling that one from the build off, I'm making more time and more effort in building the Jacobson. So what's been going on is I don't know, I've been actually got a lot of stuff painted. I've put the frame back together, most of it. I just got a few more body parts. A buddy of mine, RS Motorsports and Fabrication on YouTube, paid him to build me a couple lift blocks, because you guys know with the 820 the drive system, all the pulleys and stuff's not lining up, so it has to be dropped 2 inches. I made a run to Tractor Supply today. I got a 5-inch pulley for it, which that pulley can run 5/8 belts or 1/2-inch belts. I'm going with 5/8 due to the tires. And I had to get a new key stock. I had to get the Half Moon key stock for the transaxle input shaft where the pulley goes. I got the rims painted. I got the new tires, the 26x12x12 Interco Super Swamper TSL ATV tires. They're on here and mounted. I've been just doing odds and ends. I gotta put a coat of paint on the thing. I'm going to test it out, and if everything looks well, I won't be able to do it. I'll have to figure out something eventually down the road to mount it to the bottom. But if it doesn't work out and I'm able to run it, I'm going to put the brace, I got a photo here, I'll show you, on top of the transaxle, due to its design for MC206, so it doesn't quite fit on the bottom. It touches on the one corner, but it fits perfectly on the top. So I got to do that. Give those both fresh coat of paint. I got to mock it up and go get bolts tomorrow. And I'll be able to install that, and then we'll start working on the drive system. So I'll flip around the camera and show you what's in front of me. There you go. They're big. I'll tell you that. Here's the pulley. Got everything greased up there. Got a little bit of crap off the transaxle, so I gotta still wash that. I'm not gonna lock the transaxle. As long as I brace it good, it should do fine. Let me back up. They look awesome. I was test fitting center caps for that, so the rust and all that. And I was gonna put that on. Well, about 30 seconds later, I get the brilliant idea. What about the Yamaha ones? Pop the old Yamaha ones off of the Moto 4. Now I have matching front and rear caps. I got about 11 or 11 and a half inches of clearance with the bottom of the case. Here's the brace. And here's the new lift spacers. They're 2 inches in diameter. I was actually going to do wood, and I was like, this ain't going to cut it. So I got him to weld me up some. They're like beefy. They're definitely not going to break or nothing like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry this down to the other shop and see if we can install it. Oh, here's the key stock. I couldn't find anywhere where I could just buy, the right size, so I literally just bought a pack. It ain't gonna hurt. I got 2 extras I could stick back over here. And half circles. You couldn't just buy regular half circle. You had to buy a packet. So you can get these at Tractor Supply. With the pulley, it's a 5-inch pulley. If it's a 5/8 shaft, I can post a link up in the description for Tractor Supply. Picked up one of these toggle switches for the lights, and let me take down there to the shop. Well, there it is, and it's a little bit too big. Way too big. With the fenders being perfectly around any size tire, what I had to do, since I dropped the transaxle 2 inches, it's not perfectly rounded with the rest of the tire. So what I'm having to do is move the fenders forward about 2 inches. As you can see there. It's overlapped. And what I'm going to have to do to clear it, because it's touching the tires, is raise it up about an inch, which won't be too hard. I put seat suspension on there, but I don't know. It puts it way too high. It's big, it's bold. It's definitely what I was going for. There's the transaxle hanging below there. You got the lift spacers. Those are just bolts that are just a joke. I still got to get the real ones, but yeah, that's kind of what it'll look like. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm sure there's somebody that's going to want a size comparison, and there you go. To the top is about 42 inches, so that is 3'6". And the wheel width, or the stance I mean, is like 40 inches. 41, 40, something like that. So that's not too bad. Man, this thing's gonna be scary. I've opened up too big of a can of worms. Looking at this now, I don't know how I'm gonna figure out how to do the steering, the front axle setup. Man, I don't know.